Hi, everybody. It's Yvonne DeVita with another episode of Scratchins and Sniffins Out Loud. And today we're going to talk to Paul Mann, who is founder of Fetch Pet Care, is a pet sitting franchise. Paul, welcome to Scratchins and Sniffins.
Hi, Yvonne. Thanks for having me.
So you've answered some of the questions in regard to how you qualify the pet sitters, but if I have $50,000 or whatever it costs, can I just start a franchise even if I'm not a pet person?
Actually, no. There's a lot of people who come to us and apply to be a Fetch franchisee, particularly because it's proven to be recession-proof. In fact, as I said in the beginning, the numbers within this industry are growing dramatically in terms of how much people are spending on their pets. People seem to spend more on their pets even during a recession period because it's like buying lipstick for a woman. It just makes her feel better. And same thing for pets. They know that if they care for those pets and they give them that extra love, those pets will give them that love that they need right now to de-stress the humans and keep them happy as well. So a lot of people, getting back to your question, want to get into the pet care industry right now, and we get a lot of franchise applications. What we look for are people who have been with pets their whole lives, who really love pets and are doing this for the love of pets, because it's a business at the end of the day, and it's a lot of work caring for animals. You'll get any breed and size, and a lot of things could go wrong normally, and we work very hard to make sure that they go right all the time. And so with that, we look for people who are really committed to the business, who understand the responsibility of operating a professional pet sitting and dog walking operation. And we look for people who have entrepreneurial spirit and drive. They really want to put everything into this business and go for it and make a difference in their community, really become known pillars in their community for providing great service. At the end of the day, we don't measure our franchisees on revenue. They obviously have to hit some minimums, but the things that we really focus on is customer satisfaction. And so we use a third-party customer service organization to send out surveys, and we require that the franchisees maintain a minimum score that is satisfactory to us. And so it's all about customer service, and really we look for people, again, who are willing to commit to that and really get excited by the concept of providing great, unmatched care for pets in their area. So not everyone's going to get accepted, but people who have a lot of experience and love for pets, who have some sort of business background, and who have that entrepreneurial drive, we want to have a discovery session with them.
Excellent, excellent. It sounds like you're covering all the bases, and that certainly, as a pet owner, is important for me to hear, because I have considered using pet sitters in the past and will certainly now be calling Fetch Pet Care next time I need somebody. Tell us a story about your experience since you started as a pet sitter and pet walker that you can share with us.
Oh, I have lots of stories. I miss those days of being out there every day with the pets. There was always something funny. I remember I had one client who had 4 dogs. They were pretty good-sized labs, and they all liked to sleep on the bed with her. And so I was doing overnight sitting at her house, and I had to sleep in this bed. I guess it was a queen-size bed, but it felt like it was a single because they were all piled on my feet and my legs on each side. I couldn't roll over. It was actually kind of cozy after a while because you're snuggled in on each side with these dogs. But the funny part about it is that 3 of the dogs would snore. So here I was with 4 dogs, huge dogs, encasing me in with 3 of them snoring. It was a funny thing. I also remember I had another dog that I loved to walk every day. Her name was Bailey, and she was a mix of Spaniel and a Chihuahua. Just the sweetest dog. I think she thought she was my girlfriend. She would come and sit with me all the time. You know, as soon as I would come through the front door, she would just run and jump up into my arms. This little dog who was maybe only 10 inches high would jump as high as she could into my arms and would just get so excited and happy. And her mom said she never sees her like this. So that really brought a lot of joy to me. I think that the most exciting part about that was just to see how much happiness we're bringing into these pets' lives. Remember, we're all about fun. If you're a pet owner, there are times when you can't care for your pet and give them the attention and love that you need. And so when I came in this case with Bailey, it was all about the love, all about the fun, all about the play. And that's what she knew me for. And it's just what a great experience as a pet sitter to know that when you walk in the door, you're just going to get trampled with love. And in our business, the more you give, the more you get back. It's such a goodwill industry that we're in. We love it.
Oh, absolutely, and I can so relate to that. My background is in veterinary science, and I worked in animal hospitals. I was in my heyday, and it just is so rewarding to have the animals take to you and to know that you're doing something not only worthwhile, but something that is full of love and attention. And it sounds to me like that's what Fetch Pet Care does, which is exactly what people need today. Amazing that here we are in struggles in the economy and all the bad news on TV, et cetera, but you pick up that puppy or you take your dog for a walk, or you sit down with your kitty, your bird, whatever animal it is, and the day just gets better. So knowing that you have options.
I think you've absolutely hit on something really critical, Yvonne, which is right now in this economy, a lot of people are going through hard times. The thing I try to always remind people is this is a time to reach out to your friends, to your family, to your loved ones. Spend time with your kids and spend time with those pets because you're going to get some relief from that stress that you're feeling, guaranteed. And what a great opportunity. If you're job hunting now, take a break and go walk the dog, wrestle with your puppy, whatever it may be gentle. I want to just point that out. And, play with the cats, play with your kids, go do something with the family. It's really a great de-stressor, and it's going to bring people back renewed with more energy than to go do what they need to do financially.
Absolutely. Well, Paul, this has been fabulous. Before we sign off, can you tell us, A, where your website is, recite your URL for us, and then B, how can people contact you? Okay,
well, this is the great part. All that people have to do is go to www.fetchpetcare.com. That's www.fetchpetcare.com. Or you can call 866-FETCH-ME, which is 866-338-2463. That's 866-FETCH-ME, which is 866-338-2463. And regardless of whether you go through the web or the phone, what's going to happen is you'll be prompted for your 5-digit zip code. And when you enter that in, you'll be directed to the local Fetch office near you, where you can actually learn more about the services. You can request service, and we will schedule a free in-home consultation. That allows the pet owner to meet the sitter, for the sitter to meet the pet, and make sure that there's a really good match. So it's a no-obligation free consultation. And then, of course, if everything goes well, if everybody likes each other, we're ready to provide service.
Excellent. And if I want to start a franchise, what do I do?
Same thing. Go to www.fetchpetcare.com. And there's a section right there on our website called Franchise, where you can learn all about our franchise opportunity. You can also call 866-FETCH-ME, 866-338-2463. Just follow the prompts. It will tell you exactly how to connect with our franchise sales folks. We have one for Eastern and Central time zone, one for Mountain and Pacific time zones, and they will be able to explain everything about the franchise, as well as provide detailed demographics for the area in which prospective franchisee lives in. And you can come and watch our demos, our videos, we have webinars that we do regularly where I join on and I answer questions live. And we want to make sure that there's a lot of time of discovery so that that person who's interested in becoming a franchise gets their chance to really get comfortable with the concept of whether or not they want to do this, and vice versa. We get to really make sure that this person is a qualified candidate to own and operate a Fetch Pet Care franchise.
Well, that sounds excellent. It sounds like you have a business not only profitable, but it's fun, and it's something that is really much needed today in the economy that we have and in the world where those of us who have pets that are them members of the family. Paul, I really thank you for stopping in at Scratchy Sniffings, and I hope we have a chance to talk again soon.
Likewise. Thank you so much, Yvonne. It's been a pleasure.
So, bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.